All right, co-pilot. It's been a long few years drifting through space. Where the hell are we even going?
Where everyone else in this damn industry is trying to go. To venture capital cash outs. Wait. No. To the moon.
We went to the moon, and all we found were rocks. Rocks and that one guy who could talk about potatoes for longer than a drunk hobbit.
Mars? We could colonize Mars. I don't even know at this point. Isn't this your job? You're the thought leader.
Okay. Elon Musk's not on Mars yet, right? Let's do it. Kick it.
Oh shit. Look out, Captain. Meteors.
Proximity alert. AI smoke detected.
Hard C starboard. God, I knew we should have played more Kerbal. I told you we should have played more Kerbal.
Yeah, orbital mechanics are the worst.
Proximity alert.
Proximity alarm, starboard aft. This one's gonna hurt. Crypto bros on your right. Pull them away.
Warning. Shield at 50%.
Oh man, someone's gonna have to write up an incident report for that one.
Yeah, we're gonna need to find a new home to post our memes, eh? Oh crap, another meteor.
Do you smell that? It smells like burning GPUs. Oh no, it's worse. It's AI. We gotta dodge this one quick before the marketing team tell us we need to add another chatbot to our app to raise customer engagement metrics.
I mean, that does sound like we don't have to answer the phones anymore.
Go port. Go port. You know what? I'm out of Delta V. This is exhausting. Don't you ever get tired of navigating through all this nonsense? All the LinkedIn think pieces? All the new satellite trains? And for what?
The singularity? Numbers go brr. Putting dark mode behind a paywall or freemiums only offering security features in the Enterprise Edition?
Nah, screw that. We're landing this sheep. We're going back to our roots, mate. You can't hotbox a spaceship, but you can hotbox a Datsun.
Did you remember to put parachutes on this thing?
Me kara ki a tātou, kia tūturu tātou, kia manaaki tātou, kia whaihiringa tātou, kia tūhonohono tātou. Whanno, whanno, haramai te tōki, haumi e, hui e, tai ki e.
Mihi, Chris. Everyone, welcome to Kawaiicon. It's so lovely to have you all back. We're going to take you through just a few quick pointers. There's heaps of stuff happening at the conference this year, so if you're not in this main auditorium, we hope you're out there kind of having a fun time taking part in some of our awesome activities. So we'll just kind of want to learn how to use a clicker. There we go. I think I am. Wait, no, this way. Ha ha ha! So the very first thing, do remember, your badge is your entry into the venue. I know that we made very wise design decisions this year to use seeded paper that is very delicate. So if your badge needs a repair, if you need some tape, if you need to hole punch, there's a badge repair kit downstairs. As well as, too, our badges this year are made from recycled paper that has New Zealand wildflower seeds up from Whangarei. So apologies for those of you not in New Zealand. You will have to leave them here, but we'll have recycling boxes at the merch desk to take those off of you. I hope, who here enjoyed the Wellington Hello last night around 9 o'clock? Yeah, woohoo! Nothing to set off conference panic quite like an earthquake. So remember, earthquakes, drop cover holds, and if there's an emergency, just follow our lovely venue staff, and they will take you to safety. In general, too, if you need help, remember orange lanyards are our lovely volunteers, or if you see these red lanyards, we are the cursed people who have, we are part of the crew, so you're welcome to ask us for help as well. Another thing, too, code of conduct. In summary, it's on the website. Be excellent to each other, or, just don't be an ass.
Yeah. We've also, if you are at a hotel and you're trying to hack the city council, please stop doing that. We have had one complaint already, so yeah. Don't do hacking, okay? Thank you.
Welcome to the Hacker Conference. Don't do hacking. If you feel peckish, if you're looking for some snacks, we do have a coffee and tea and snacks in the Renew foyer. There's also the fantastic people from Rockyard, hopefully parked up outside. I haven't been outside in a minute, serving up some Vietnamese food. So do show them some love if you'd like. We have completely revamped as well our health and safety this year. So it has heaps more details about the venue, what we're able to do, and how we've kind of separated spaces. If you're looking for the CO2 monitor readings before coming into the venue or as you're kind of walking around, there's the dashboard downstairs, or you can also access it, the Grafana board online. And lastly, if you want to kind of head off, if you want to, kind of watch the conference talks from outside the venue, we're also streaming straight to Twitch this year as well. So I think that kind of covers most of like the general stuff, but the fun stuff. We have Friday today, there's lots of stuff happening in Kawaiicon. We have some amazing Kawaiicon volunteers, so be sure to go out there, show them some love, check out what they've got going on. Today it is packed in the Renoof, as you probably noticed. We've got Black Box Zero Challenge, we've got the Cyber Attack Chain, the card game happening, we've got Lock Sport, and we also have French Roomba's Micro CTF all happening out in the Renoof. So definitely go check them out. Downstairs in the entryway in the FC foyer, there's also the Enigma Machine Challenge from the Australian Spy Museum. So definitely go check that out, and we'll also hear from Mike tomorrow for the opening. After the conference is over today, a lot of us will probably be pretty tired. I will be very tired, so I will be parked like front row in like probably like a pile of blankets watching the movie. So we'll be watching Sneakers tonight at 7 o'clock, so come hang out if you'd like. Also, we have the Cahoots Workshop, who will be hanging out in the Renoof space, just kind of creating a chill little hangout space as well. So heaps going on. During the breaks, we actually have some talks happening outside as well, out in the Renoof foyer. So we will be streaming out the talks in this room out there, if you'd rather kind of get out and stretch your legs and watch talks there. But during the breaks, today we will have Jess Lowe doing her security vibe check talk during the morning tea. And we also have an industry panel being led by Ethan over the lunch break. There's some great stuff on Saturday, too, but we'll kind of go through that later, because we want to say a quick thank you to all of our sponsors who make Kawaiicon happen. So I just want to do a quick shout-out to all the folks who were very generous in giving us lots of cash, because as you can imagine, all of this is not very cheap. So first, shout-out to our very first sponsor, the Jason, and all of our theming for our sponsorship this year are based off of nudie branches that are native to like the Pacific Ocean region in Australia and New Zealand. The very first one is the Jason Mirabalis. So huge thank you to CyberCX for their massive sponsorship, which helped us actually have AV. The next sponsor that we have is our Doris Wellington sponsorship. This sponsorship also helps us do a lot of the expensive heavy lifting of the conference. This allows us to actually have a venue, which is pretty important. So huge thank you to AWS for that. I'm going to need some help pronouncing this one. The next nudie branch we have is the Nimbrotha Kuberiana.
Yeah, that sounds it.
Yeah, that sounds right. This sponsorship is kind of, this is the one that really helps bring a lot of like our design and our art to life. So all of our amazing art that we have, all of our stage props. So huge thank you to Carapace, Layer 9, Pulse Security, and SynCubes. Thank you. The next Nudie branch we have, this kind of helps us pay for some of the satellite events that we have in the space. You know, some of the events that we have in the Hallwaycon, some of the live stream stuff, some of the Girl Geek Dinner, Kawaiicon. And this is the Nudie branch Galactus Marginatus. So thank you, Blackthorn Consulting and Fenrir Security. And the last Nudie branch that we have is someone's going to call me out later, like for the Latin pronunciation.
Aminium.
Yeah. So thank you to this sponsor. This is the one that goes through a lot of our green room supplies, some of our speaker travel, especially for our keynotes who need some hands coming across. So huge thank you to Catalyst IT and Tier 0 Security. So yeah, like a quick shout out to them. Like genuinely, our sponsor pack is pretty light in terms of events. We pretty much say, hello, would you like a branded Nudie branch? And also to give us lots of money. So a huge thank you to all of those Nudie branch sponsors for helping us pull this together today. Thanks, Mark. We also have some other sponsors as well who specifically sponsored different aspects of the conference that are kind of like the optional stuff, but we like to really have them because we're kind of like attached to them. So I want to say a huge thank you to Paikiki Security for helping us out with some of our green room magic. We also have specific sponsors for all of our kawaii shenanigans. So, you know, some of the silly stuff that we do for some of the extra art that we want to put on, some of like the opening Jave animations. So, huge thank you again to Catalyst IT and Eltum. Man, we have a lot of sponsors. We're very fortunate. The next one is the PrivSec specifically wanted to sponsor our Kawaiicon, our CTF, and some of the additional costs that kind of go into running our Hallwaycon. So huge thank you to PrivSec for that one. Next up, our sparkle pots, our amazing sparkle pots and some of our stage magic. Huge thank you to Astro, Diode, Fluid Security, and Tonto Security for helping us keep those this year. Yes. Yeah. It's like a tribute. And our the second to last sponsor is for our prizes. So huge thank you to Blacklock for supporting some of our speaker and volunteer prizes this year. One of the cooler sponsorship categories as well is there were so many people who were really interested in paying for tickets for students. So just like maybe for those of you who in the audience maybe got a free student ticket, if you want to like let out like a yeah. Do we have you? Is it too early? Yeah, okay, there's one. I know there's like 200 of you. So maybe it's just a bit early. But we want to say a huge thank you to Arcane Digital, Catalyst IT, COSIV, Cybercure, Diode, Tonto Security, and 2 anonymous good eggs in the community who did not want to be named, but just wanted to do some really cool stuff for you all. So huge thank you to paying the tickets for a bunch of students. Yeah. And lastly, we have to say thank you to site hosts for continuously putting up with all of our shenanigans and actually hosting our website and hosting a lot of our infrastructure. So thank you, site hosts, if you were there. And lastly, before we hand it over to the keynote, I just want to say an early shout out and appreciation for some of the excellent eggs in the community who are not part of our crew, but have really kind of put in a lot of the effort to kind of help out. So we wanted to say thank you to Prey, who's probably on her way to Japan to do some amazing like martial arts stuff, but she helped us pull together our website. We've got Pepper Raccoon, who helped us bring to life all of this amazing art all around the venue. We've got Oliver and Wage, 2 people who helped us with the CO2 sensors and a lot of feedback on our health and safety. We've got Izzy, Alex, and Frenchie. They all volunteered their time to be rubber duck support for some of our speakers. And lastly, SS23 and Metalstorm for continuously putting up with the cursed rituals that is K5 Web, our ticketing system. So huge thank you to those good eggs. We couldn't do it without them. Let's kick it.
Cool.